Hey y'all, my name's CJ, and I'm gay. I guess I should first start off by saying that, I didn't grow up in like a crazy religious family or anything like that. Being gay wasn't necessarily wrong in my house, but it wasn't, celebrated either. So my parents never really like mentioned gay people at all. Like it just wasn't talked about. The only place I heard about gay people was when I was in school. All the big kids like would make fun of the little ones and say stuff like, "Oh my God, you're a faggot," like blah 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 blah, like all that kind of shit. Like when you're growing up, the only thing you can be is either fat or gay. Those were like the only insults. I guess I started having homosexual feelings when I was like born. I don't know, like I never really thought about it. I never really thought about girls. I never really thought about guys or anything like that. But I always like my male friends and stuff. I would look at them and be like, "What's up, shawty? You want to play volleyball? You want to take your shirt off?" And stuff like that. Like, I mean, it was nothing serious. I never thought anything of it until one day when I was like 12. My best friend at the time came over and he was all like, "Hey, let's watch porn." So I was like, okay. So we start watching porn, straight porn, actually. If I remember correctly, the girl had a baseball bat in her cooter. Lord Jesus. So anyways, I don't know, I wasn't really into it, but out of nowhere he just got super duper horny and like jumped on top of me and we kissed, and I may have touched his wiener, I don't remember, but yeah, after that, like, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So I started thinking, maybe I could be, but I wasn't sure. It was nothing I was really even like worried about. I didn't give a shit. So I met this girl who I dated. We ended up having sexuals, and that was good too. I was like, okay, warm peaches, like mashed potatoes, whatever. So she leaves. I end up, to gay porn, and then I was like, okay, that's weird. I just had sex with a girl, but now I'm watching homosexual porn. By the time I was about 16, I had finally come to terms with it. Like, I do like guys. Some girls are cute, but my mom had this friend who was gay, and he was also my neighbor. So I would go over to his house like all the time, but it was like whatever. He was like 2-3 years older than me. I know that sounds weird, my mom hanging out with him and stuff, but it was just like they would just, talk and everything. So I go over there and we're talking, and I kind of come out to him. I'm like, I think guys have all the right moves, and the little butt cheeks. So he proceeded to try and take off my clothing. So yeah, my next door neighbor wanted me to, like do some things that I don't necessarily feel comfortable explaining on the YouTube or anything. But, they were just real dirty things and stuff. So I was just like, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of person. Or whatever, I'm 16 years old. This is, brand new information. I don't, whoa. Yeah, so anyways, he was like, don't tell your mom because she's gonna go crazy if you do. So I was like, yeah, I have no intentions of telling my mom just yet. I have no intentions of telling my father, nothing like that. Like, this was something that I was just now coming to terms with, so I didn't want everybody else to know about it. I told him because I felt like he would understand being a homosexual too. I go home, I have a good night's sleep. I'm all just like, yeah, this bitch, he wants me, he wants me and everything. So I wake up the next morning and my mom is like in the living room crying, and I'm just like, is everything okay? Because I want to go to Taco Bell. I don't know. But she was like, is it true? And I was like, is what true? And she was like, are you gay? And I was like, yeah, how did you find out? And she was like, our next door neighbor told me. So I was like, oh, okay, I see how it is. I wouldn't S the D, so he's gonna go and tell on me. So I was like, it's fine, whatever. So anyways, my mom grabs me and she gives me this huge hug and stuff like that and tells me that she wishes I had told her sooner. She's crying and stuff, and I'm like, I still want to go to Taco Bell. I mean, is that allowed? She just, gets all excited and she's like, oh, now that you're gay, you can give me some tips and tricks. And I was like, Ew. So then we go to Taco Bell, you know, and I get a 99-cent Taco Bell Grande. You know, they was having a sale on them. Next thing I know, my grandmama's calling me. And my grandma, she is the only one in my family that is a little bit crazy, doesn't like things that are different. She thinks that she's Scarlett O'Hara and that she belongs on the plantation. She was like, I think you were just heartbroken by your ex-girlfriend. I don't think you're really gay. And now you're just having all these thoughts and stuff. You're just experimenting. I know that you're gonna go straight again. That's the normal. It's normal for people to experiment. Little did she know that I was talking to a black boy at the time. And I told her, I was like, no, you know, me and my boyfriend, you know, we've kind of like got this thing going on and stuff. And she was like, oh, you have a boyfriend? What's his name? And I was like, you know, or whatever, and she was like, is he white or black? And I was like, black-ish. And she was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my Lord Jesus in heaven. Oh my god. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Oh my goodness, you need Jesus. You need to pray to Jesus right now. Jesus Christ, come into my child's life. Anyway, so after a while, after she got over all that, she was like, BJ, I can understand you being gay and want to try things with boys because your heart was broken. Because you at least try with someone your own color. I was like, y'all don't know I'm black in real life for real anyways. Shit, my family has gotten, you know, accustomed to it. I'm a homo gay, you know, I like to hump the heinies, and I went through childhood not even knowing what gay was until I got to school, and then I was under the impression it was bad, it was not right, and that you would get your head beat up if you were gay. So, yikes, they had to know I was gay. Oh my god, I would walk into school wearing body glitter in my hair. Lord Jesus.
Growing up, really getting trained up. Look out from over the rooftop. Growing up, really getting trained up.